601.
Gonna do roll call. Diane Schultz.
Here.
Anthony Campbell.
Present.
Mike Noel.
Yes.
Trevor Warner.
Here.
Mary Wiles.
Here.
5-0, we have a quorum.
Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Anyone identification?
Precious Lord, we thank you for this opportunity to come to you, Lord. We ask you, Lord, to strengthen us, Lord, and bless this council, Lord, this mayor, and all the people involved in the city. Ask for your strength, Lord, and your blessing and your knowledge. We ask you, Lord, for a special blessing on our country, Lord, to have mercy on us. We thank you, Lord, we give you the glory and honor and praise in your name. We pray. Amen.
I'll need a motion to adopt the agenda.
I'll second it.
Diane Schultz.
No.
No to adopt the minutes.
No, she said no to adopt the agenda. Just keep
Agenda.
going.
Okay. Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Mike Noel.
Yes.
Trevor Warner.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
Motion carried. 4-1.
If you guys want to, can we table the minutes till next time there's a question in there, we probably need to ask our city attorney. Clarify with you guys.
I'll make a motion to table the minutes for the next meeting. There's two of them, 29 and October 14th.
So we'll table both.
Yeah, table both of those for the next meeting.
I'll second.
Which ones are we doing?
We're tabling them. There's a question you have to ask for the city attorney on one of them, but we might as well table until next meeting.
Diane Schultz.
No.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Mike Noel.
Yes.
Trevor Warner.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
Motion carried. 4-1.
Next up would be business licenses. We have multiple this time. One's just a re-up for Leo's. We got Rustic Shanty, which is owned by, I think it's a B&B, that's owned by Glenn Miles. Then we have CNF Restoration, which is owned by Ruby and Jimmy. I forgot what's the rest. French. Yeah, French. Does anybody have any questions, concerns? Diane?
I make a motion to approve the business license.
I'll second that.
Diane Schultz.
No.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Mike Noel.
Yes.
Trevor Warner.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
Motion carried. 4-1.
Next on the agenda will be the snowplow truck. To kind of give everybody a backstory on it, I think we've been looking for one for a while. Dan, what have you been looking for? Probably 3-4 months at least.
Yep.
We came across one locally here in town. Please help me. Do you want to give the presentation? Do you want me to just, if you can help me along, if I haven't missed anything, please, Daniel. Found one locally here in town, has 32,000 original miles. 34,000 original miles on it. The 1-ton dually flatbed truck. I mean, transmission, diesel. That's the one with the snow plow, and I believe the gentleman is, what's the price on it, Dan?
It's 13.5, I think.
I think he was 14,000 is what he told me, I believe. Yeah,
Is this the same truck?
No, that's a different one.
I was gonna say, because the figures are all wrong.
Yeah, okay.
so I think Daniel put that up here.
Yeah. That was, I put it up here this morning, that's when I found the word Union Reserve.
But I think for a price point, if you guys want my opinion on it, I think it's probably gonna be one of the best deals we can find, especially with the original, 30,000 original miles on it, $14,000. I think it's money well spent, comes with a snow plow. Our existing salt spreader will fit on there. Comes with a fuel tank too, which I don't know if we necessarily have a use for that. I guess we could always, if we wanted to, auction it off or use it maybe down the road. Yeah, it's got a bulk tank on it. But truck is very, very clean. Questions, concerns, anybody on it?
Is this the one that has the panel board in it that you can use to adjust the snow plow while you're in it?
Yes, it's got a,
It's got a panel board in it that you can do switches in.
yeah,
I've seen this truck.
it's got new tires,
I never went to.
it's got new tires all the way around.
Yeah.
It's got new tires on the
He
truck.
he takes care of his stuff.
And it is, honestly, there's no rust on the truck. It's phenomenal in my opinion.
It's locally owned,
Yeah,
right?
it's locally owned.
Now, I have a question.
Okay.
Where is this money coming from to buy this truck?
The money will come out of their budget.
Okay. So where did the money come from to buy the cop car and do the Aaron's McLaren project?
Well, we're talking about the
Well, because, I mean-
snowplow truck.
I mean, we're talking about a snowplow truck, but we're also talking about money.
Diane, if you showed up to the meetings about these, this has already been discussed.
That's-
But we're talking about the snowplow truck, so I'll ask you again to stay on task. If you have any questions or concerns about that, we will gladly
I
answer.
have questioned it for 3
Okay.
weeks and nobody can tell me.
3 weeks. First I've heard about it. You probably question asking the wrong people instead of like
Oh,
the source.
well, I think the city clerk should know, and I think council members should know, and I'm not getting any answers.
I don't think any
And
of
I
the council had a
find
question
that-
about
I
it.
find that rather peculiar.
The only questions that are had is because you don't show up to meetings and you want to know about.
That's not true. The only
information
meetings I
on
missed were prior to my surgery, and that's it.
Oh. Do you have any questions on the snowplow truck?
Yeah, I don't know where the money was coming from, but you answered that.
Does anybody have any questions?
Well, let me ask you this. Is the money coming out of general ledger, is it coming out of savings, where's it coming from?
So again, Diane, if you would have showed
No,
up.
no, it's not if, I was here, okay? I'm asking you a question, and I'm not asking you to debate whether I was here or not. I'm asking you to answer the question. Is it coming out of general ledger? Is it coming out of savings? Where is it coming from?
The way the software is set up, it'll come out of the maintenance department.
Okay, so when the money comes in, it's all put into the accounts accordingly as to what's on the budget, is that correct?
Is that,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
I'm kind of lost on what you're asking here, I guess.
What I'm saying is when we have money come in, be it sales tax or be it utilities, whatever, is this money allocated to what is on the budget for each and every department at the time it comes in?
Yes, that's what we have, the county software, and that's probably where you get confused again, because now we have a county software, so instead of doing it old school, where we we have a computer system for a county software, and then we break it down again, manually, it was never inputted incorrectly, so that's probably where you're getting confused, I think.
Well, I'm looking also too at 18-19 budget and 19-20 budget. There was.
We're not
No,
talking
okay,
about the
no, no,
18-19
hear me out, hear me out.
No, there's not going to be no here.
The budget reflected no money for capital outlay for vehicle in the police department. Now, I'm wondering, did we have the capital outlay in 20? I didn't see anything in the budget unless you revised the budget and I don't have a copy, because it's not there. And I want to know why, if you don't amend the budget to do that. Because it's not in the budget. There's nothing on the budget sheet that I looked at last night that shows me anything that's out for capital outlay or anything for vehicles for the police department. There is for maintenance.
So we're talking about the maintenance
It was in
department, so
19, but I'm just saying,
No, you're getting off task, and again, I'll ask you to please stay on task.
Well, I'm talking
You have a hard
about-
time keeping on
I'm
task.
talking about money, and that's what.
No, we're talking about the snowplow trucks, that's what's on the agenda.
It's on the agenda.
Okay, you have a question on the snowplow truck, not the police vehicle that you're stuck on.
No.
How do you guys feel about it? Do we want to make a motion for to spend the $14,000 on it? Or what is your guys' opinions on it? Be
And then the
$14,000.
other one, what about this one that's listed here?
That one that's listed there has 195,000 miles. And
Okay, so it's 119, it's
No, it's
190.
It's 190, did I write it wrong?
Yeah, you left off the zero.
Oh, I'm sorry, 190. That's my fault.
Did that come with the snow, did this come with the
This one came with the salt spreader. That one did not come with the snowplow, correct?
That one has a snowplow on it, so.
Well, we don't need a salt.
We don't need a salt spreader. I think honestly that one was too small for.
How much did we get from selling the whole vehicles?
6,400.
Okay.
So roughly we'd be,
So that would go towards.
7,400, 7,500.
I don't know if that's how exactly, I
I
mean.
mean, essential.
No, I do have a question. We bought,
Yes,
we
Fulton diesel.
we bought a salt spreader, I think it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and we spent approximately close to $5,000 for it. Is that still sitting down at the maintenance yard?
Salt
I
spreader.
don't know what salt spreader, we
There
bought a
was
salt
there was
spreader
a black
last
salt
year.
spreader that was sitting down at the
That we
maintenance.
purchased last year, not 5 years ago.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it's still sitting there. It's sitting in the tank.
And that is 100% correct, we bought that
okay,
last
so
year.
we're gonna have 2 salt spreaders. If we buy a truck, it comes with a salt spreader?
No, the one I would like is the F-350, 6-speed, dual wheel with 34,000 miles on it.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, but I see it has a salt spreader on the back. Oh, no,
That's
that's the
not-
one with this one, okay. I
That's not the right one.
I apologize.
This is a separate.
So we're gonna use the salt spreader we have down at the maintenance yard for this vehicle if we purchase it, correct?
Correct. It will sit right on the bed of the truck,
Yeah,
no issue.
everything fits, snowplow, everything is gonna fit.
Yes.
All right. Oh, we don't have one, we sold that, I forgot.
This truck comes with something.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we buy the F-350
Yes.
for $14,000.
I'll second.
Diane Schultz,
No,
Anthony Campbell,
Yes.
Mike Noel,
Yes.
Trevor Warren,
Yes.
Mary Miles,
Yes.
motion carried 4-1.
Next up on the agenda will be the old, I think it's an 03 Chevy Tahoe. I'm sorry, 2000 Chevy Tahoe. This week, part of last week, I guess we'd say, actually it's Monday, sorry, my weeks go into each other. They removed all the equipment out of there, the decals are removed, so it's up for, we put that for bid now, so. Does anybody have any questions, concerns on that? I figure we can do the same process we did last time, run it for a couple weeks, 3 weeks. Maybe switch it this time, get out on Facebook too, and put that in there, so. Seal bids.
Everything, I guess everything went on to the last ones.
Yeah, I don't think we had, I think honestly we had a good turnout. I mean, we got what, $6,000, I think 6,800. So.
Got some stuff, junk and stuff and everything else.
Yeah, it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll need a motion now from you guys.
Real quick, was there something else we talked about auctioning off? I vaguely remember.
Dana, do you remember anything else we needed off, or bid up for bid?
The zero turned down for the other building.
Yeah. That will John Deere one, I believe.
So we would put it on the same.
You know, we'll put it on the same one.
What is it?
I
John Deere mower.
remember that.
It's the only John Deere we have, so.
No, we have a John Deere tractor, but that's a John Deere zero turn. Zero
But the
turn.
John Deere zero turn four we're putting up.
Yes,
Yes.
You guys aren't really using it though, right?
the motor's on it.
Okay, that's, I knew there was something with it, I couldn't remember exactly
Yeah.
what was going on, so. So I'll make a motion to put the Tahoe and the John Deere mower up for bids.
Diane Schultz,
No.
Anthony Campbell,
Yes.
Mike Noel,
Yes.
Trevor Warner,
Yes.
Mary Wild,
Yes.
motion carried, 4-1.
Next up will be the review of city hall plans. Did you put them up for bid? You guys have any questions, concerns on it? I think it's all pretty straightforward.
This is gonna be one building attached in two separate places, correct?
They're not in the pack. They're separate.
Exact same layout as
I mean,
this.
they're gonna have a wall all the way through where you have to go through two separate entrances to get into.
And you have to go out on the sidewalk, or walk down the sidewalk to go into the meeting. Just like it
Say
is
say
now.
that again?
You go out the door, walk down the sidewalk to get into the next building.
That's what I'm
That's how
saying.
they are
They don't
right
have
now.
two separate entrances, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
they're separate about 3 foot or something, 4 foot, whatever it is.
The reason I say that is because we had the state audit done 5-6 years ago, and that was one of the discrepancies, because we were not supposed to have the court within the police department.
Shouldn't be an issue.
So we're gonna be
It
able
won't
to
be
hold,
connected.
excuse me, we're gonna be able to hold the courts inside of the city hall area because of the meeting room, is that correct? And it's not gonna be anywhere affiliated with the police department.
The two separate buildings, I know.
Okay, I'm just asking, that's all I'm asking.
The only thing different on the picture is that it'll have, and I guess the software wouldn't allow him to go in there and put, it'll have pillars on the front.
Okay.
You can see that on the picture, but you won't see, you can't, he said he can't put pillars in there for some reason. Beyond my scope, so. And what we'll ideally do if we approve this is we'll have them do a walkthrough with the potential contractors that are gonna bid on this, and we'll kind of go over every line item too. We'll take notes of that, so then if they have any questions, then we can fill them in.
We can always kind of add stuff there, not.
We can, so, and that was highly recommended to do that that way, so.
Now, this is all gonna be itemized, this isn't gonna be just a big paragraph about what they're gonna do, it's gonna be itemized as to,
It's right in front of you, Diane, if you read,
okay, I'm just
take the
asking.
picture and flip it over. and
I
scope
have
of
looked it
work.
over, I'm just
It says
asking.
scope of work, remodel,
All right,
it goes to the.
an estimated sheet, that's what I'm
It doesn't say
saying.
like the plumbing fixtures, it doesn't say like attached for your motion sensors, but that's going to be something.
That's something when we do the walkthrough, we'll explain to them. Again, we're trying to create a touch-free facility,
She can make notes of it and have it.
and that's actually, we can hold them accountable that way, so.
So, Mr. Mayor,
Yes, sir.
you are going to amend number 11 to include signage for the municipal court.
Yep, thank you. What number was that?
Number 11,
You guys all get that, so you can add it.
Oh,
It'll have to say court too. Thank you.
Do not use the sign we have.
Because potentially, I don't know if they match.
No.
I guess we may get room to all match. I don't know if that's, if we're trying to.
And how many days are you gonna put it out for? 7 or 10? 7 or 10?
Jeff, can we put it out for 7 days? 10?
10.
10 inches.
I mean, it hinges on the projected amount of it, since we haven't seen a projected amount, I think that would tend to be safe.
Is that the standard for bids? 10 days?
For construction management, depends on the value of it.
Okay.
What was the last time we did it?
There was such a time
I thought,
constraint.
I thought we had the
Today was our
advertised
second meeting that
for,
night.
it was 2 or 3 weeks.
The 2 weeks it opens up as our newspapers only publish published once every 7 days, so by the time you get the second time, you work 3 days after that.
So would there be any harm in just going with 2 weeks on?
I think that's really what it is.
But you're gonna pay for 2 entries anyway.
So we're going to get something out first next month.
Can we make the correction on the time span for the bids? You're gonna pay for 2 entries in the paper, so why not do it for 2 weeks?
Because we're
So
on time
you should
constraint.
start the 10-day count Wednesday. Because it'll be published in the paper Wednesday. We start the 10-day count Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
What's the technically published today?
Is that?
That'd be correct, if we publish it today, would it be published in the paper?
This be day one, tomorrow will be day one.
Or only Wednesday,
That
okay,
counts
on
on
the paper.
Wednesdays.
I think Wednesday, you kind of do one. Not really good.
So my request is 2 weeks, because we're gonna pay for 2 entries anyway, so why not get our full week's worth out of the paper for the second week?
Because we're on a time constraint, right?
Just trying to get it.
You have to
Because we
present
could have
it first.
a meeting that Wednesday.
Yeah, and all the work has to be completed by March. So
Thursday.
you still have to have a approval, we have to go through a process, it doesn't leave much time.
Yeah, I know.
Is that the 20th?
So that'll give extra days, that'll run actually into, and then Monday we can have a meeting and go.
Monday,
Yes.
The 27th.
Well, when are you guys trying to have a meeting to open the bids? I guess it's probably the question.
24th.
What matters is when you're gonna.
The 23rd would be the meeting.
We just put a due date, no longer, all bids must be received by the 23rd, would that work, Jeff?
Wednesday?
9th.
Yes.
What would you say, no bids, no later than one?
All bids must be received by
4:30.
4:30, November the 23rd.
It'd be that Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
we're
we'd
gonna
have a
have
meeting following.
That Monday.
You say it's morning.
Noon,
What day is the 23rd?
Monday.
So we'll have the meeting the same time the bids are in?
Bids be due by noon
That
on
night?
Monday, and have that night.
That'll be a 6 PM meeting?
Probably. That's the publication.
And then
They're restricting that.
The emergency ladder will be, you'll see that it's in there too, that'll be connected by that kitchenette over there, that'll let it upstairs for storage area, that'll be upstairs.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Are we taking into consideration moving the landlines and the computer cables and stuff in this too? Is that included in this job or not? Or is that something we're gonna have to pay out of pocket that's separate?
That'll be in the scope of work, I think.
But it's not there now, I didn't see it.
we could add it in there. These guys are.
And again,
I think this is a lot of contracts.
We'll make sure that's covered in the walkthrough too, so that they're all held accountable to the same standards.
Or can we add it now so that we know that it's something that has to be done? And so it's not overlooked when it's
It's
all.
always-
Well, I love that, but I don't really got details on what's required for this building or us. That's not my forte, so I don't get with the,
The actual line.
what's the name of the company, Mr. Marshall, that laid
Yeah,
it
I'm
out
saying
for us.
this work, she was asking about setting computers.
Laid our system out. Yeah, I haven't put that big down.
Internet servers.
No, we're not talking about internet, we're talking about the server and so on, so.
The servers.
Yeah, they'll move all that down there. Well, they'll move our little mini server, which is just the computer, they'll move all that down there, but I think what Diana's trying to head towards is maybe like the wiring part of it.
Yeah, we have to install the wiring.
Run digital lines.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we could add a line item for
I'll get the exact details tomorrow, and what's required on that, and I'll put that in there. You can make that part.
Will that be part of item, make it item 14 on there or something? Since it wasn't an item that was added?
Oh, yeah.
read 14, it's not all inclusive, so that's exactly when we walk through, it'll be there, but we could put it as 14 and move that down to 15.
That's becoming pretty standard for electrical contractors to run that.
I think it's included in there, but I don't know for sure, so I'm gonna say something that's false.
Every job.
They're running Ethernet cable.
Unless it's like a huge telecommunications job, and it's separate.
But this is pretty straightforward, and
That's like it's, like I said, they're just gonna run Cat 6, they're running.
Who's the IT lead? I think, if we run into an issue,
yeah, so ideally, this is, I guess, if this all gets approved in an ideal world, and, you know, we're talking, everything gets approved, we'd ideally close on a Friday here, and open up on a Monday, like we did last time, with them transition everything over, and hopefully it goes smoother. Because really, at that point, all we do is making connections, they don't have to go back and reset everything up, so that's an ideal world, so
Now, where did you say we were gonna put this? Because I have,
we're gonna move 14 down to
okay,
15.
well, okay, we're gonna do the 4-page one then, right? Because I got 2 sets of.
I don't know what you're looking at, Diane.
Oh, I see, this is on here, okay. So it would be 15 we add to, right?
Once we get all the notes and extra things, then Linda can comment after that, and use the new stuff after contract.
And that's exactly what we recommended to do, so, because I'm sure a contractor may see something we don't see.
Yeah, they're gonna
So,
say, hey, you guys need to do this, or you need to see this, so.
does anybody have any more questions, concerns, or anything? I'll need a motion to put it out till the 23rd, we can do that,
I'll make a motion to publish this for bids, pilot, for the 23rd, so bids to noon, the 23rd.
yeah.
I'll second.
Diane Schultz,
No.
All those questions,
Anthony Campbell,
Yes.
Mike Knoll,
yes.
Trevor Warner,
Yes.
Mary Vaughn.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-1.
Unless you guys have anything further, we'll need a motion to adjourn.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
It's not an argument, it's a question. I'm down on Second Street here. Who goes by district as far as that one?
As far as Second Street, that would be you.
Is that you?
Okay, and Representative Well, thank you, so I didn't know.
Thank you very much.
Mayor and Diane.
No, I'm not.
No, it's me. It's me and Diane, we're three.
It's
Well,
that.
the reason I'm asking is, I want what's good for the city. I have money invested in the city.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna do more, but I hear all the good yeses, I hear no's. No argument whatsoever, but it was good for our city.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's just my point. Thank you.
We appreciate that, David.
I've got a question I want to ask the judge. You've got court dates coming up. Are visitors or observers allowed to come in?
No, sir. The only people that are allowed in here is the people that are on the docket.
Why is that?
Because of
I sat out here the other day, I'm not arguing with nobody, I'm just mentioning something. I sat out here the other day, I was gonna come in, I had my mask and everything, just to observe, and yet I see all these people standing around. Okay? People coming in and coming out with no mask. Why am I not allowed?
So,
I know that's a hard thing, not a hard question, but it's a question.
Supreme Court issued an order, Judge Hickle, who's our presiding judge.
I'm sorry,
The
Mr.
circuits and the court orders that just say we're not allowed to. That's the operating instructions we have from the Supreme Court.
From the Supreme Court, okay.
yes, sir. And also, we have to maintain social distancing inside the building. Masks are not required. So it's recommended, but I can't require it. So that's why you see people going in and out without a mask on. But because this is a city building, maintain social distancing. I can't do that outside. There's nothing I can do about that.
How many observers or visitors do you ever have come in?
Before COVID, everybody was allowed in here.
I know, but how many actually come in? I mean, visitors to watch?
To visit the court.
Yeah, to see how justice is being.
Since the order came down from the Supreme Court, nobody is allowed in here except the people that actually have business with the court.
Are you just asking how many average beforehand?
Yes, thank you, Trevor.
Oh, so right now what I try to do is limit about 10 people in here at a time. But my docket is usually about 25 to 30 people.
Yes, I realize that.
So,
What's the average?
Like
Before-
before COVID. In the
How many
before
visitors
time.
before?
In the
before
before
COVID, well, on a normal night, we would have about 20, 25 people on the docket.
But he's asking visitors.
I'm talking about
I mean,
One or
it's hard to tell. Some people bring somebody with
One or
them, and some
two.
people don't.
one or two.
Boyfriends that bring their girlfriends, and girlfriends that bring their boyfriends, that's about it.
Yeah.
Robert came to watch once.
And I'm still not allowed to because of the COVID, even if I had a test and everything.
Supreme Court rulings.
Yes, sir.
It's not us, it's some of the so.
That's fine,
Once COVID's lifted, you can come and watch every night. I don't care.
I probably will.
Okay.
At least once a month.
Okay, yes.
Motion to adjourn? I did, I just made a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
Once we do this, y'all just make sure we get into it.
Yes.